Let's continue our discussion about simplification of context-free diagram. Now, we're going to focus on null variable or null production. If say null variable, these are states or non-terminal symbol that will yield to a null. So for example, non-terminal A yields to or go to a null. Okay, so therefore, this is considered as nullable variable. So how could we remove nullable variable or nullable production? So we have three steps. So for step one, we need to identify all production rule that yield to a null. Okay, so one at a time we're going to remove this production. So for example, we have this A yields to null. Okay, so that will be step one, identify. Then step two, look for other production rule that is related to A. Okay, and then apply null to that rule. Okay, so in applying null in that rule, in that production rule, definitely you could remove A on that production rule. How are you going to apply null? So if we have two or more, we are going to consider all combination of of substituting null. So for example, if we have two A's in our production rule, so we have four combination. So none, applying null, one at a time, applying null. So first symbol, second symbol, and then all symbols. So we have four. And then afterwards, we're going to add the result of our removal to our grammar. Okay, so let's have an example. So let's have this grammar that includes null production. So start symbol is S. So S yields to a non-terminal symbols such as A, B, A, C, and A yields to A, a terminal A, a non-terminal A, or null. B, non-terminal B yields to terminal B, non-terminal B, or null, and non-terminal yield to terminal C. So step one, identify all production rule that yields to null. So we have two, A and B. So A yields to null, B yields to null. So let's start with A first. Okay, so locate all production rule that relates to A. So we have S and A itself. So let's start with S. So we have two A's in start S. So therefore, 2 means 4 combinations in applying null to our rule. So first result will be still ABAC, and then apply null on the first. So we have ABC, okay, or remove this, we have BAC, and then remove all A's, we have BC. So now we have 4 result when we apply our null in A. So we're we're finished with S. Now let's proceed with A. So in A, we have production, terminal A and non-terminal A. So 1. Second would be replace all A by null. So the result will be A, non-terminal A, will yields to A. Okay. Other than that, we don't have additional, or we don't have other rules that yields will that connect that is connected with A. So we stop. So now the production rule will be, so start will yield to 4. Okay, 4 possible result: ABAC, ABC, BAC, and BC. While for A, now we remove null. Now we have a new rule. So terminal A, non-terminal A, or just terminal A. Okay, so just copy the other rules since we're not yet finished or we haven't analyzed it yet. Okay, so now this will be the new rule, new production rule. So now let's proceed with B yields to null. So same as with the previous example, with previous step rather. So now we're going to locate for all rules that relate to B. Okay, so we have on the start symbol, we have A, B, A, C, we have A, B, C, B, A, C, and B, C. Okay, and we also have the B yields to BB. Okay, so let's start with the start symbol. Okay, so by removing B here, so we have AAC. Removing here, we have AC. Removing here is still AC, but here it's just C. So that will be for S. Okay, and for B, okay, so it will just B yields to BY because BB will be included on our rule, and then you apply M null to capital B, it will yield to B. So this is the addition rule for B. So our new production, it still includes the previous, the AB, AC, ABC, BAC, BC for start, and union with the new start through B. So we have AAC, AC, and C. And since we don't, A is not included in B, so just copy the rule for A. And then for B now, so it will be B yields to B, non-terminal B, or terminal B. Okay, and then we didn't touch C, so just copy it. Okay, so this will be our new production rule, our simplified production rule, when we remove null. Okay, so that's it for this video lecture. So again, we have three steps in simplification of simplifying CFG. One is reduction of CFG. Second, um, removing um, unit production. And third, removing null production. Okay, so thank you for listening. See you on the next video lecture. Thank you.